Congrats on the win. You came out in that second round, and your striking just looked really crisp and clean, and then you were finally able to get the finish with the flying knee. Is that something you worked on in camp, or did you just kind of see an opening and kind of go for it?
Yeah, that was something we worked on during camp at One Kick Nick's gym. You know, we were working a lot on my Muay Thai about piercing that knee and timing it. And then same with Dewey Cooper. We're working on just mixing everything together, mixing my boxing with my knees, with my kicks, with my wrestling, kind of making it all one game, not just separating it, you know? And that's what I did tonight. I mixed everything.
Lots of praise on social media about how beautiful that flying knee was, but there's also some saying that maybe it was an early stoppage. Any thoughts on the ref stepping in at that point?
I mean, that's not my issue. Like I said, I'm just the fighter. I don't determine that. I'm just in charge of winning. He was hurt before that. I hurt him with a head kick. I was rocking him with punches. It was only a matter of time before he was going to go down.
All three judges did have the first round scored for your opponent. Any thoughts on that?
That didn't matter. I knew I was going to get stronger as the fight went on. So I knew every round I was going to pick it up. So I wasn't worried about the first round like that. I was just worried about getting my rhythm, getting my timing, and that's what I did. The second round, I finished him.
So first win in the UFC. Can you just talk a little bit about what cutting weight and stepping on the scale and then making that walk to the octagon was like for you this week? Did you have any feelings of like maybe your back was up against the wall? Were there any emotions different than your other fights?
Oh, yeah, I did feel some pressure, but at the end of the day, pressure is non-existent when you walk to that cage. At the end of the day, you have to perform. When I was walking out, all I told myself is it's time to be great. You know, like Alexander Volkanovski said, adversity is a privilege. It either makes you stronger or it's going to make you weaker. And tonight it made me stronger, and that's why I shine tonight.
How soon do you want to get back in there?
I'll be ready whenever. I'm always in the gym. I'm always training. I'm always striving to get better. Like I said, I'm only 26, so it's only the beginning. I'm going to keep getting better and better and better, and I will reach my goal of becoming a world champion one day.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Timmy, congratulations. In the octagon, during the post-fight press conference, you said this is the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Could you go more in context about some of the lows that you face versus some of the highs that you felt?
Well, I mean, it's no secret that the beginning of my UFC career was not the greatest start. You know, not like how every prospect wants to start. But I feel like I needed to go through those lessons to make me a better fighter, a more mature person. It really made me better. And that's what I said, like reaching the lowest of the lows, it's either going to tear you down or it's going to make you better. And for me, it just made me stronger, and tonight I prevailed.
In those low moments, who or what helped you remain steady?
Oh, my team right here, Dewey Cooper, One Kick, Brian over here, my family, my girlfriend, everybody, they were all there for me. They all were picking me up. They were keeping me, you know, motivated, everything. And like me, I was already motivated, but you know, when you reach the lowest of the lows, you realize who your real people are, you know, and I can always count on them to always pick me up when I need it, you know.
And then after you got the finish, you acknowledged the crowd. You kept, you know, making them make noise. Could you just describe what that moment felt like and how that filled you up, especially juxtaposing how you felt when you were experiencing your lowest of lows?
It just felt like all my dreams are coming true now, you know, like I said, I didn't have the best start in the UFC, but it's not how you start, it's about how you finish. And I guarantee you I'm going to finish very strong. And like I said, I will get to my ultimate goal one day.
Do you have a name that you would like to face next?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to be ready regardless, and I'm going to keep getting better. Like I said, I'm only 26. This is only the beginning.
Congratulations.
Thank you.